Thank you for joining us. You're listening to the St. John's Farmers Market Radio Almanac. This is a show about business and market culture in and around St. John's, Newfoundland. This program is produced and recorded at CHMR FM 93.5 FM in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and is aired on other great stations in the province and elsewhere in the country. It can also be heard online at www.chmr.ca. I'm your host, Matthew Ledrew, owner and operator at Engine Books, the province's fastest growing independent publisher of books. Thank you for joining us for another very special episode of the St. John's Farmers Market Radio Almanac. This episode is very special to me as I have on two of my favorite people in the whole world. We have Aurora and Freja from FAZ Reviews.
Good.
All right. I'm here with my wonderful guest, Aurora, one of the reviewers with FAZ Reviews. Thank you for joining me, Aurora.
No problem.
No problem. We have the F. We have Freja with us. How are you today, Freja?
Mlem.
Mlem? You are Mlem. So, what does FAZ Reviews do? Can you tell me like a tiny bit about it?
FAZ reviews a bunch of stuff from the farmer's market to see how good it is and if we want other people to buy it.
Absolutely. So you guys review businesses that are at the farmer's market.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Yeah, sounds good. And you have a Facebook page that you post those reviews to, correct? Cool. And how old are you?
I am 9.
You are 9. Okay. And you own a review business.
Yes, with my sister Freja and Zella.
Okay. And that's where the FAZ comes from.
FAZ.
FAZ. Freja, Aurora, Zilla. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Well, in that case, I've got a bunch of very silly questions for you to try and get to know you a bit better and see what we can find out, okay? Okay. Sounds good. Are you ready? Are you able?
Yes, I am able.
Okay. Okay, this is a very serious, but not really, but it pretends to be serious question.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say that let's say this is a deal with the devil kind of magical question. So
I like the devil.
You like the devil, okay.
I'm obsessed with him.
Okay. Well, let's say
He's
the devil.
my god.
Okay.
But he is Satan.
Okay. Well, let's say the devil showed up and offered you a deal where they could make you the most profitable business ever, FAZ Reviews, but you had to give up something that you love and never see it again in order to do this. Like it's a trade. What do you think you would give up to make your business just the best ever?
Okay, so Matt, I have a question about this question. Does it have to be the one thing I value the most in my entire life, or just something I value?
Something you value.
So I would probably value to give away my birthday.
You would give away your birthday and just never have a birthday again?
I would age that day, but it would be a normal day.
Okay. That's a cool answer. I've never heard that before. That's cool.
You've never heard any of these before, Matt.
I guess. That's just a very unique answer.
Can I tell them that it's you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is Matt that's talking. So.
They know. I introduced myself at the beginning of the episodes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guaranteed this.
That's great. What do you think, Freja?
I can't even say my birthday because I don't even like celebrating birthdays.
So it's not something you love, oh dear. Okay.
I'd probably just give up a toy.
Okay.
Because I can always just buy another one.
Okay. With the money from the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you were going to be trapped on a desert island for the rest of time and could only take 3 books or movies with you, what 3 things would you want to entertain you?
Before I left, I would have you create 3 super long movies of yourself, and then we could just chat.
Okay. So it would be like me talking to the camera, and there would be gaps, and you would pretend to talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very lovely and heartwarming. Wow. Okay, I love you. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
Probably I would take the movie. I don't really know many names of books or stuff.
Yep.
But probably I would take a movie of How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay, How to Train Your Dragon.
And then I would basically just take all 3 How to Train Your Dragons because I'm obsessed.
Okay, but not Encanto?
Oh. Maybe Ice Age.
Okay, maybe Ice Age too. Okay.
I don't know.
Sounds good. This is a very silly question. Yeah? Okay. So, this requires a bit of pretend, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pretend that you're walking through the woods out behind Matt's house and you see a wizard's tower there. Or witch's tower, and you walk in and there's a magic spell happening and you're not sure what's happening. You just take all your FAZ reviews and you throw it in the pot that's doing the spell, and you put all your work from FAZ reviews into this pot and it blows up and a big animal comes out. So there's an animal that's been made up of FAZ reviews. What animal do you think that is?
I think it would probably be a red panda or a horse.
Okay. Why a horse?
A horse because FAZ Reviews is a strong company that helps other people, and horses help other people too. They used to as well.
Yep.
And probably a red panda just because they're amazing. It's so special.
Okay. All right.
Red pandas are amazing because they're so cute.
They are.
They're adorable.
Okay. That's great. What do you think, Freya?
I'd say a mix between a horse and a rabbit and a dog.
A horse, rabbit, dog.
Yes.
In that order?
Yes.
The percentages, it's not equal.
The base is a horse.
Okay.
It has the ears, the tail, and the legs of a bunny, and then it's got the mind of a dog.
Okay, that sounds horrific. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds horrible. Why would it be the horse, rabbit, dog? I think I was too horrified.
I think so too. So horse would be because we're a strong company.
Okay.
Bunny is because,
you're
we're
fat.
nice and we're cute.
Okay, you are, yep.
And dog is because we're loyal.
Oh, you are, yes. Okay. Who inspired you to start your business, FAZ Reviews?
I can't remember the name of the stand, but it's the bubble tea stand.
Okay. They're the ones who inspired you. Okay, sounds good. How did it start?
Well, I was chilling with you one day, and I said I wanted to stay, so Mom said sure. She just walked out, and then halfway through the day, I guided everyone because I went and I got bubble tea, and I guided everyone to the bubble tea stand, so I couldn't see the other side. So at the end, they gave me a free bubble tea, and then FAZ Reviews started.
Okay, so for what I'm hearing, you were left with someone, me? Who's me?
Matthew.
Okay, you were left with me at the farmer's market and decided to turn it into an opportunity where you spread reviews of the bubble tea stand far and wide, got a free bubble tea for it, and said, I could do this, and then started to review everything.
Yep.
Okay, sounds wonderful. When you are working at the St. John's Farmer's Market, does that energize you and give you lots of happy bouncy energy, or is it just exhausting?
It's a little bit of both. I'm usually excited and energetic, but by the end of the day, I just want to go to bed.
Okay, that's very fair. I'm the same way. Yeah, that's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
It's kind of a mix. I'm very tired at the end of it, but I love doing it. Because, I get to see all my friends at the farmer's market, and I get to stay with Matt for, an entire day with just me and sometimes Freya, and it's just generally amazing because I get to see all my friends and things like that. And, yeah.
Cool, sounds good. Who's Matt?
Matt LeDrew, he owns his own business of book writing He owns his own book writing company and called Engine Books.
Okay.
And it's one of my favorite companies of books ever.
Okay. And is that your home base where we can see you most often?
No, you can see me most often in St. John's, downtown, somewhere.
Okay.
I don't really know my address.
Okay, we'll cut that out. Sounds good. At the farmer's market, though, we can see you most at that booth. Okay. This Matt guy sounds like a butthead.
He is not a butthead. He is one of the most amazing people on earth.
Okay. Interesting. Your friend Janine at Cheerio Creations asks,
I like Janine.
yeah, she wants to know what if you know what your heritage is, like where your ancestors came from, and if it affects how you do your business at all.
I do not know where any of my ancestors came from, and I don't know any of the names of my ancestors, but I was born in Alberta.
Cool. Does that affect your business at all?
No.
Okay.
I just miss it there because it was Jurassic Park.
Okay.
The dinosaurs moved, and I miss it.
Okay. Okay.
And the mall, yes, it was huge.
Bill from Hericott Farms asks, what is the end game? Where do you want FAZ Reviews to eventually get to?
I want FAZ Reviews to get to a point where basically you could come on the site knowing that you can trust the reviews here and see what, if your kid wants something, then you can know if to buy it or not for them.
Okay, wonderful. Andrea at Saucy and Sweet asks, what was the motivating factor to get you to do what you do? Was there like a pivotal moment in your life where you're like, yeah, this is why I wanted to start FAZ Reviews?
No, mostly why I started is because we like reviewing and giving honest opinions. And so after we Matt asked if we could start a business, and we were like, yeah, sure, what if, sure.
So you are 8 years old,
No.
9 years old,
Yep.
9 years old, and you've been in business for about a year and a half now. That's quite a long time. You've been in business for like 25% of your life. So, if you could tell your younger business person self any one thing, if you could give yourself at 7 some advice, what would it be?
If I would have to tell them something, is to give the most honest review that you physically and possibly can. And if you really enjoy the product, just be like, hey, this is a really good product. You can buy this if you want, but if you don't want to buy it, you don't have to.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. That's great. What do you think, Freya? Given that you're so wizened what would you say to your younger business person self? If you could go back in time and give yourself some advice when you started, what would it be?
More choice to earn my own money instead of asking Matt for money.
I see. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Freya, what kind of research do you do, and how long do you spend before you write a review, and how long do you spend researching before you do it?
Usually I'll buy the product, and then I'll like spend an hour or two with it at the market, and I'll just like dabble around with it, see if it's good quality, and then I'll do the rest.
That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
You good?
Oh, yeah. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You still good for a little few more questions? We're about halfway done.
I can go for the rest of them.
Okay, sounds good. So what kind of things do you ask the vendors that you're interviewing?
I don't really ask anything. I just ask mostly what's in them, like were they tested on animals, which none of them are, and I don't know why I asked them, but none of them are tested on animals, none of them are for bad, they are all very good with the environment, so I barely ask any questions, and I just review it, and most of them are like a 10 on 10 star, like 100 on 100 star, they're all really good.
Okay, all right. It'd be bad if they were a 10 on 100 star. That'd be horrible.
That would be awful. Or a 1 on 100 star. That would be the worst.
It'd be the worst.
Or negative 100 on 200 star.
That would be, oh my God, that'd be horrible.
That would be awful.
Okay. Your friend Travis at Travis Houseless asks.
Him.
I know. He'll be back. Okay. He asks a very specific question. Aurora from FAZ Reviews. From now on, according to this question, your life can only contain one of these two things. You can have comfort, you can be comfortable forever, or you can have potency, as in like you get out there and you get replicated more and you get your stuff out there. Which do you want? Comfort?
Probably comfort, because I'm already getting out there, and I won't need any help for that, basically, because FAZ Reviews is so popular with me, Freya, and Zilla.
Yeah, that's great. What do you think, Freya? For the rest of your life, you can have either comfort or potency, but only one. Which would you have?
Comfort, because if I have comfort and the right support, I can get potency.
Oh, okay. All right. Smart. Thinking it through. Our friend Pam asks, what is the strangest or funniest thing you've ever had happen to you at the market?
Strangest or funniest? I honestly, I think the funniest is when I was just hanging out with Matt, and then I was walking around and I saw Zilla.
Oh,
Zilla was just walking around the food area.
that was odd to just see your sister there?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
I would probably have to say for that, strangest and funniest, just going around looking at food because I was hungry, and then just seeing the macarons and just basically drooling.
Okay. Okay.
And they were like, "Hi."
Yeah. That's true. Just drooling like a crazy person at the macaroons at HK Bakery.
They were delicious. Oh my god, I can't even explain how good they were.
Okay. 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 Aurora from FAZ Reviews, what's the best money that you ever spent to try and grow your business?
I really haven't spent any money to grow my business. Unless I was like buying something to try, then probably it would be like 12 to like $19.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing there is too expensive.
Yep.
Unless it was like handmade from materials. Like there's a lady there and she sells stuff that was reused, and there was something I really wanted, but it was like $20. So I couldn't get it, and it was like super soft. It was like a super soft notebook, but I couldn't get it because it was like $20-something to $30.
Okay.
So I couldn't get it, and I was really sad.
I gotcha. That's great. What do you think, Freya?
When I bought like 3 little cute plushy things from Curio Creations.
Okay. Okay.
I reviewed them all, and they're very fluffy, and they're still on my dresser.
Okay. Okay. So good quality product that you feel has like lasted the longest. Yes. And it was also one of your first reviews, I think.
It was.
So yeah, so it started out. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No, my first review was
the bubble tea. Yes. Right. Freya, was there ever an early experience where you learned that like language had power, like the written word or the spoken word or anything like that?
Yes.
When?
About a month or 2 ago, I'd say. My cat Core went to the Abnormality House Museum, and I got a picture because Travis wasn't houseless. He had one of his poems on the wall, and I showed him, and I said that it was really cool. I almost made him cry.
Oh, cool.
Due to happiness.
Okay. That is so like the power of words and stuff to affect people like that. Okay. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
I didn't really understand anything you said there.
Okay.
So, I don't know really how to say that.
Do you think that words have power?
Yeah, words definitely have power, especially when you're speaking like from heart and voicing your opinions and stuff like that.
Would you say that maybe now and doing this is how you learn that?
Yeah, and also voicing my opinions at school because I'm forced to.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Aurora from FAZ Reviews, what's the most difficult part of your process?
Probably asking them how much it is and then having to ask Matt for money to buy it so I can review it.
Okay, but that's okay. You earn your money. You do.
I earn money,
Selling
but
books?
It's mostly not enough to buy the one the thing that I like, mostly from Curio Creations or from other people.
Oh, okay.
Mostly Curio Creations, though.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's great. What do you think, Freya?
Actually getting the product.
Okay. Like stealing it?
No, I don't steal.
You don't steal?
No.
Do you always pay for it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good
Either
then.
that, or I just go up and I'm like, hey, can I borrow this for a review? And then I'll go and I'll give it back.
That's true. Sometimes you borrow and then
I
return.
did that with Graham, and then he gave me the cat.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that just because you liked the review?
I don't know. I
Okay.
went to give it back, and he just said that I could keep it. So
Okay. Very kind of him. Very kind of him.
it's very pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll have to review his book when it comes
Still
out.
on her wall.
If we mushed you up and made a jam out of you and sold it at the jam lady's stand, what kind of jam would you be?
I would be strawberry jam.
Why would you be strawberry jam, F?
Because it's my favorite.
That's fair. Okay. Okay. Nothing else needed into that, for sure. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora? If you got smooshed up and through a magic spell you were turned into a jam, what jam would that be?
Probably. What's the most disgusting jam out there?
I don't know. I don't know. What's the most disgusting jam? White wine jelly jam is pretty disgusting.
I'd probably be the white wine jelly jam then.
Why do you think you would be a disgusting jam?
Because I'm disgusting in general.
Okay, I don't believe that's true, but thank you. Cool. Your friend Teresa Murphy from Hibernating Fox, she asked, yeah, Aurora from FAZ Reviews, if you could wake up tomorrow and magically have advanced ability in any particular skill, like what would you want it to be? Would you want to be great at ballet or an instrument or writing?
I have an answer for this.
Okay.
It would probably have to be karate.
Okay.
I am obsessed with karate, and I've missed a bunch of nights, but I would really like to just wake up one morning and be super good at karate, because I can't, for the life of me, remember the fifth kata, which is 27 movements.
Okay. Wonderful. That's great. What do you think, Freya? What would you give yourself more skill in?
School, because then I have more confidence so I can learn more things.
Okay, I like that answer. I like it very much. What is your work kryptonite, Freya? So what is something that can just make you stop work right away?
When I'm feeling too down,
Okay.
or if somebody needs help,
If somebody needs help, you just
I stop
break.
work.
Okay, and to help those people, or you just
Yes.
stop all the. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, that's great. And what do you think, Aurora? If you're at the farmer's market and you're trying to get stuff done, and this thing happens, it just destroys your
Self-esteem?
your drive to get it done.
And my self-esteem?
Yeah.
Probably people commenting on FAZ reviews that they hate the business.
No one's done that, have they?
No,
Okay,
no
good.
one ever has done that, but that would probably be my kryptonite for
Okay.
this.
Okay, sounds good.
And I really don't like the idea of that happening at all.
Okay.
We worked so hard to put it together.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you know what kryptonite is?
Sort of, but it's hard to explain.
It's the rock that can make Superman sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the only thing that can happen.
Okay. Carla McIsaac from the Little HK Bakery asks, this is an interesting one for you. I really want to know your answer. Aurora, if you could trade tables with someone else at the farmer's market for a day, so you usually hang out and help sell stuff at the engine booth. If someone else let you behind their table to sell their stuff for them, who would you want to be behind the table of?
Probably Travis, because he doesn't get many sales at all, so I would help out Travis, because, I get many sales at Engine Books, so why wouldn't they want to get sales at a place where you can literally pay anything and get a poem?
Yeah, do you think you could sell his books of poetry better?
Yeah, probably, and I probably could just, with a little bit of his help, make a poem.
Okay.
And a bunch of other poems.
Okay, I like it. I like it. That's great. What do you think, Freya?
I'd probably either vend at the Bubble Tea or Curio Creations.
Okay. If people post reviews of your business, like on Facebook, you can post reviews of pages and stuff like that. Do you think you'll read them? And if you do, how will you deal with good ones or bad ones?
I would just ignore the bad ones, and I would read the good ones and then maybe comment.
Okay, sounds good. So just haters gotta hate, ignore them.
Yeah.
Pretend they don't exist.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
I'd rather read it, take it into consideration, and then later on I would decide.
Okay. Sounds smart. Sounds very smart. If you didn't do this, what do you think you would do to express yourself? Do you do things for art or anything like that?
I'd probably either do it for art, like I would probably have a business for art, or like a business for helping different animals that are endangered.
Okay. Are you feel strongly about endangered animals?
They are probably some of my favorite types of animals, the ones that are endangered, because they need help.
Yep.
Somebody please help them.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you find it sad that that you are young and like can't do a lot, but like you wish you had the power to help them more?
Yeah, because they, like dinosaurs. I know they were dangerous, but they're still kind of cute.
They are.
They're
They are.
adorable.
The dinosaurs are adorable. Yes.
And I bet you could train them to be like normal house dogs if you tried.
I bet you could. I bet you could. That's great. What do you think, Freya?
I'd probably just go around the market and talk to people.
Okay, that's still cool. Yeah, yeah, that's lots of fun. So what does success look like to you for your business? What was like if when you imagine like, ooh, if FAZ reviews really blew up, what does it look like? What's the end game?
The end game is just to review as much as possible and just get other people to have a bunch more sales.
Okay, so you want to be a facilitator for everyone else's sales.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Do you intend on charging for this thing at any point?
No.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
I do it for fun.
okay. Sounds good. That's great. And what do you think, Aurora?
Success for our business means a lot of people getting other people's products, knowing, and us knowing that we help them out.
Okay, that's a lovely goal. That's perfect. All right, well, Aurora, thank you for coming on the show with me. I've loved having you on. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we sign off?
No?
All right, well, thank you, everyone. You can check out FAZ Reviews on Facebook, and they show wonderful reviews of the farmers market products. Thank you very much for coming on, Aurora.
You're welcome. I had an amazing time.
I'm glad. Wonderful. Well, thank you for taking the time to come on with me there, Freya, and I look forward to seeing more of your reviews in the future.
Blam.
Malem, okay.
Blam.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on again. For all of you listening, we'll be here the same time next week to talk more about business culture in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Be sure to drop by and visit our guests and all the other vendors at the St. John's Farmers Market this week.